What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Monterey Bible. A lot of stuff going on in the news today, or not the news, because news isn't talking about it. On the internet, on the interweb, about this Wayfair child trafficking stuff. Decided I'm going to go to the cards, see what the cards say. I've heard different opinions of some people trying to debunk it, I guess. If you guys haven't heard of anything about the Wayfair child trafficking, sex trafficking conspiracy theory, then where have you been? No, it's on Twitter and stuff. People are talking about. Well, you Google it. I don't want to go into that. It's a lot of stuff, but it's basically people suspect that people are using items for sale on Wayfair as a way of, as a guise for sex trafficking. So, decided I'm gonna go and ask the cards. Let's see what the universe can tell me. Okay, so first question: Angel, spirit, guides, ancestors, mother, father, creator of all, please give me insight to my questions. Are people using Wayfair as a means of trafficking young people, sex trafficking young people? People using Wayfair as a guise of sex trafficking young people. Okay. That would be a no. That would be a yes. That would be a no. Okay. So we got one yes and two no. So not a. What I'm getting from this is that we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is something hidden in the dark but being brought to light. So something is being done. It's being hidden, but I don't think it's quite sex trafficking. I think close to it because it's not a complete no. This is about happiness, coming together, completeness, the Four of Wands. So maybe people coming together about something. And this is the 10. The 10 of Wands talks about releasing. So maybe somebody's releasing information, releasing some kind of burden. So not quite sex trafficking, something else. That's one yes, two no's. Not quite sex trafficking. Are people using Wayfair as a means of selling people? It's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a definite yes. So they're selling people, but it may not be sex trafficking. It could be just slavery. It just could be human trafficking, period. So I see money. I see people. The Empress talks about comfort, living in a life of comfort. This is the Empress. This is someone who pretty much runs everything. Ace of Pentacles, definitely money, opportunities. The Ten of Swords, something coming to an end. Obviously they may be selling people. It may not be for the means of sex trafficking. Not quite sex trafficking, but selling people. Maybe missing people. We did have a few people, or people were showing that there were some people who are not quite missing. So, are they shipping people in boxes? Are they shipping people? Ooh, are they shipping people in boxes? Yes. No. Yes. I get a yes and one no. So there's confusion here. They're shipping people, yes, but not quite in boxes. They are shipping people. The King of Swords is about, not quite business, but he's about focus. He's a leader. Ace of Swords is there's a confusion happening. People are not clear. And this is about balance. This is about money exchange. So I think there's a selling of happening here with people, but not quite in boxes. Yes, they're selling people, but not quite in boxes. So they're selling people, not so much for sex, but I guess for whatever you want, basically. So that's interesting. What else do we have? The strength card is at the bottom. Wow, this is a way of someone getting stronger or building themselves up. That's interesting. Let's see. So far, what I can see is that no, not quite. They are selling people, but not quite for sex. It can be for whatever purpose that the person wants. They're not quite. They're shipping people, but not quite in boxes. What else? Give me some clarity on the Ace of Swords. The Sun. Spreading all over the place, using their energy. The Sun card is about influence, power. This is keeping people in control. This is keeping people confused. This is a very powerful card. This is a very powerful influence. This right here, coupled with this, someone wants to keep people confused. They're using a very strong power of influence to not just affect their place, but affect the world. Oh my goodness. This is some serious energy. Clarify that Four of Wands up there. Clarify the Four of Wands. Because I want to know why they're happy. This is coming together. Four of Wands. Fortunate. Oh, wow. The Fortunate. This is about powerful people. People who have a lot of entitlement. The fortunate. The people who have the most money. Yeah. So that's what that Four of Wands is there. The Fortunate. Ooh. People who have a lot of good things going for them. And this is what explains that Empress card too. Someone who's rich, who has a lot of money, who doesn't care about anything. Something's coming to an end. Clarify that Ten of Swords. What's coming to an end? Clarify the Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. It's reversed. Someone is not getting their wish. Something's unfulfilled. So obviously someone's getting blown up. It's getting exposed. Ooh. They're not getting their wish. They are selling people. It's like a third party is selling people. But it can be for whatever you want, really. It doesn't have to be for sex. It could be for just whatever. I guess they can kill people or whatever. What else can I ask? Oh my goodness, excuse me. There was one girl that was found. Her name was Samaya. And she said that she wasn't missing. So give me some details about people who are listed and found later. Tell me something about the people who are found later. Ten of Swords, this is being trapped. I mean, not the Ten of Swords, that's the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, see how that person's kind of trapped? Okay. The World card. There's a bigger picture going on. They start a new chapter. Temperance, Patience. Oh, wow. Two major cards. So, these three cards tell me that, yeah, these people may be missing. It's also a mental game. It's a mind game. These people may be missing, but then they start a new chapter. They start a new beginning. But the Temperance card says waiting. Waiting in balance. So just because they're found doesn't mean that... I'm kind of sensing... The Temperance card talks about patience. Just because you're found doesn't mean you're off the hook. And the World card it almost says Like there's this major network, like this major world, like this major. They may start a new chapter. The Temperance card talks about patience and balance, or maybe they're giving a second chance. Some of these people are given a second chance to live. You know, and I think, but also the World card with the new chapter and the Temperance card talks about patience and balance. It means that these people are not in a rush. If you get on that list, I kind of feel like if you get on that list, you're still on that list. They're just patient. They're patiently waiting. Maybe they don't get sold, you know. It reminds me of, if you ever saw that movie, what was it, Hostel or Hostel 2? Check those movies out, man. And they would sell people on the black market, but they wouldn't be technically kidnapped. They wait until they get sold, and then they would kidnap them. But they had their information. Then they put the information in a system on a black web, and after that, after they got a buyer, then from one of these powerful, elite people, fortunate people, these people who have a lot of money. After the purchase is complete, then they would kidnap you. So that could be the case. That could be the case that some of these missing people who are found probably didn't get a buyer, you know, or they're too old or they're aged out. Because I think the girl that was found was like 17. So that could be a little old for their for some people. I don't know. Depends on what, because people are actually going missing. People are going missing, and this is the truth. And this is a very serious subject of trafficking. And what's going on in this world. People are going missing, and people are being sold on the black market for whatever reason, whether it's sex or it's slavery or it's organs. This stuff is happening, and it's happening with some powerful people with a lot of influence. But they're keeping everybody in the dark, keeping people confused. It's a sad thing. Wayfair has some, probably most likely has some play into it. They're using Wayfair as a means of doing it. Are they using other websites like Amazon and Etsy for human trafficking? Okay. So no. It's a yes. Most likely not as much. This is not a definite no. I think they're starting to focus. There's a lot of options that they have to sell people. They're trying to focus. Things are out of control right now, of course, because they've been exposed. And the Five of Wands talks about a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition on where they can sell. So I think it's not a definite no. They are selling some people on places like Etsy, Amazon, but it's not a definite. This is not a definite no. This is like they are selling them on other places, but maybe not so much on the other websites because it may be too much competition, it's too much clutter. They like to stay focused probably on something that they could control, because the Chariot card is about control, and right now it's out of control. Like things are out of control. I feel like people are fighting right now. I feel like they're trying to focus their energy or wherever they're doing business on a few particular places versus some of the more popular ones. Woo! This is coming out. The Healer. Ooh. Someone's trying to fix a problem. The Healer. Ooh, wait a minute. This makes me feel like hospitals. This makes me feel like hospitals, like they focus on hospitals, which would be really weird. Ooh, that's a scary thought. The Healer. Like, focusing on hospitals. Do they use hospitals as a means of human trafficking? No. Yes. No. So no, not really. But it's not a definite no, because we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's a monetary, taking care of finances. Maybe not quite dealing with human trafficking, but something in the financial realm with the hospitals. Maybe funds. This talks about slowing down. Business is slow. Page of Swords talks about knowledge, not wanting to learn something new, not moving forward, not going forward with a new idea. This talks about taking care of financial issues. So something possibly with the medical industry. Do they use, what was I thinking? Do they use state-owned child service protection as a means of child trafficking? Because the Page of Swords is a young person. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, okay. This is a maybe. I feel like child services or the child protection services is a possible avenue that they use this is a maybe. This is not a definite no. The death card is there too. Death card talks about not wanting to end something. I think they've been trying to get out of that. This is a half yes, half no. They've been taking a chill pill, using child protective services, trying to defend children. Yeah. The Four of Swords and I feel like they do some children from that service, but not all. Like some children probably come up missing because the Four of Swords talks about some either wanting to take a rest or chilling out on something. The healer either use a method of healing or being there for people, maybe on a global scale, going to other countries possibly to help children, to help people. And this could be a guise to actually steal children or steal young people away. I kind of feel like because the sun is there, there's a lot of influence that they have, these people on a global scale. So, really scary stuff, guys. Anyways, that's my reading for the Wayfair. Like I said, I see that they are stealing people or kidnapping people for whatever reason. They're using it as a third-party source, and it's for money. And these are really rich, powerful people who are doing this. And they may come off as someone who's trying to help, but this is a very large, global kind of thing. And they are very patient. They are very patient with doing what they have to do. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Send me your comments on what you think about this whole conspiracy theory thing and what you think is going on. And hit that like button, subscribe for more. I do monthly readings or whatever. And if there's something else you want me to look into, I will do that for you. All right, guys, make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.